So back to the Grubhub stories. Manny will tell one after this.
Yeah.
Like the other bad experience is there's this Taco Bell cantina in SF, and don't get me wrong. The thing is that place is pretty great, and I've eaten there before, like physically, mostly because it's really close to the Caltrain station where I usually like take the train from. Anyway, so we order from Grubhub, and this place has like about an hour and 30 minutes to close. So I'm like, okay, this isn't too bad. They'll be here like in less than 30, 40 minutes, so they still have time to like just close in general. And besides, it like they'll make the food and then they'll get delivered. So like that's a delivery problem, not an actual store problem. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna order. I order. You know, we're expecting our order to come in soon, and
I remember this now.
it gets delayed, and I'm like, okay. Well, it's still going to get here, right? And then it gets delayed again. And then again. And so it got delayed so hard that they told me, it's like, we'll deliver it as soon as our earliest convenience tomorrow.
Well, that's what you want to hear with food. It's not about you're hungry now.
It's not like I said ASAP. It's not like I said within the next 30 minutes. They were like, nah, son. You're getting it tomorrow. So I'm over here calling it just like, and then Grubhub tells me gives me the stupidest excuse, saying that they don't have a delivery driver, even though we've ordered from them before. And it's just, oh god, it's so dumb sometimes. Like, that's why I don't betray Pickle Man's. Pickle Man's the best.
Yeah, Pickle Man has
learned my lesson again.
They have priority. They're best boy.
Because they know we.
I
I know we are, but like the thing is, it's like it's consistent and it's good.
Them. That's the thing.
It's the trust, John.
Yeah.
Also, China Delight is pretty good too. The one with the orange chicken.
They only messed up our order once, and they gave us extra.
Well, but the thing is, they're not open around this time. That's the problem. Well, it's more of a problem with us, but
because we're late boys.
Yeah, we're late boys.
And Piccolo's. They're late boys too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like a perfect fit. Oh, Chicken Place is also really good. We ordered from this place, which is 1K away from being bad, but their stuff is pretty solid. Like chicken.
You're talking about the one with the wedges and all.
Yeah,
that, right?
the wedges are great. The tenders are amazing. Oh, but the actual breasts and wings and
they're spicy.
They're not spicy, but they're juicy.
Well, one of them was spicy. It was one of the orders.
No, they're not spicy, Manny.
Yeah, but they're
you're losing your touch, man. I'm gonna tell you.
That ain't true.
Manny's
that
losing
ain't
his
true.
touch. He needs to regain.
Spice kick. They weren't like spicy to the point where I was like. They had like a little, little bit of a tiny kick.
Oh, here we go. This is animation.
Too spice.
This is the one that she worked on.
That one's cool. Anywho, speaking about that chicken place, I'm not gonna blame that chicken place because this is more on Grubhub's drivers. One of them was just flat out stupid, and he never brought us our order. It said that he did, and then I was like, "What the fuck? Our order isn't here."
He basically marked that he delivered it to go do other deliveries, and then he would come back.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I'll just get back to you later." I'm like, "Dude, not only
you were here,
cold.
dude."
Yeah, and like you're supposedly here. Not only that, but that restaurant was apparently close to us. So it's just like, what was the point of that?
Well, then also they ended up saying like, yeah, Grubhub was like, just wait.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to wait, and then it was just like, okay. And then I waited. At that point, I was just like, I guess I'll just wait for my food. I was hoping they'd, especially after the second one, I wish they'd deliver it and give me a refund, but nope.
Oh God, actually, I got more delivery stories now that we're talking about this. You guys remember the time where we had 2 pizza places rush delivered to us?
No.
To see which one would get here first?
No, we weren't here for that.
I
think you did that with your wife.
No, I did that with you, John.
I don't know.
We got Domino's and Pizza Hut to. Yeah, you two were here.
Was I here?
Yeah, we got Domino's and Pizza Hut to deliver to us to see which one would get here faster.
Dude,
I don't remember that.
Okay, you know what? I blame John for having bad memory, but I don't even remember that either.
You can go fuck yourself.
No, this was around the time that you just.
John? You've agreed to this.
Manny, this is around the time that you just joined us.
Okay.
Because it was. I remember specifically, it was a Super Bowl Sunday.
Okay, you know what? Okay, that starts.
And so, because I was complaining that like I want Pizza Hut because of the cheese stuffed crust.
Okay, you made it sound like we just ordered to order. Like, let's race them, but yeah, it was that.
So it was like
Pizza Hut was taking too long.
So we ordered from Domino's. Yeah, we ordered from Domino's, and we were like, let's see which one gets here first. And lo and behold, Domino's gets here
Because
first.
Pizza Hut was like, we won't be able to deliver it.
No, they did deliver it. It's just
It took
No,
a while.
it took him 2 hours
Yeah,
to
it took a
deliver
very
it.
long
We
as
ordered
time.
from Pizza Hut, and they said we won't be able to deliver it.
Oh yeah, that was
And then
stupid.
we ended up walking to Pizza Hut and just canceling it there.
Wait,
I was like,
yeah.
fuck
I wasn't
off.
there for that, huh?
Yeah, you were. You walked
Was
with
I?
us.
Yeah, you walk with
Because
us.
we stopped at
shit.
that one really
You
big
were-
Mexican restaurant.
Oh,
we got-
yeah.
we never went
I
to.
remember now.
There.
Yeah, it was you were
It was a- it was a-
you were young,
It was a
honey.
convenience that they had the cat in it.
They have a
Yeah.
cat in there, and they sell some like authentic Mexican
Actually,
nonsense.
I keep running back and forth. There's something else up here, I think.
Look around, John.
I was but a young
Look
lad.
around.
2 years ago.
That
This is
was
a bit more, cause
a little bit more. Yeah, you were. This 3 years ago. You both were. You had just gotten the Gaysto
Oh.
job.
I was
3
gonna
years
say,
ago.
I don't even think I could have legally drinked at that time.
It was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I remember I one time drank with you guys at 20, at the
No, that
ripe
never-
age of
That
20.
never happened. That never happened.
No, it didn't.
We don't engage in underage drinking.
No, they don't.
That never happened.
No, it didn't. I'm a liar. I'm a known liar, as John has said.
But I engaged in underage drinking in
Not
the Philippines.
Not underage smoking.
In the Dude, I was so mad when oh my god, when the smoking age or to buy cigarettes became 21, and I had to wait a 1 whole month.
Just doing
Well,
cigarettes.
Yeah,
That doesn't sound fun as someone who needs cigarettes.
yeah.
Shit, I'm sorry, man.
I had to get my friend. He's like, "Oh, you gotta quit smoking." I was like, "Shut the fuck up, Tommy. I'm giving you money to go over there because when I used to be at Subway for nighttime shifts, there would be a 7-Eleven, and he'd be like, "I can't sell it to you right
Yeah,
now.
that was
Why?
weird.
Because the cops are around the corner." It's like,
Yeah,
"Fuck
I
you,
saw it.
dude."
He'd be like,
Yeah.
Bazinga, I got you, baby.
My friend would be a friggin' sorry and be like, "Oh, I can't do that."
Wow, what did he draw on? You know,
Well, that was before I met all you guys. This was like
Back in the
when
day.
did the smoking age? So like around 5 years ago,
The dead man.
4 years ago. I'm 24.
just like me.
Yeah, 4 years ago. I'm 20.
So I've been getting more and more videos about this one. I think it's Japanese channel that does like recipes, and their taglines are always in broken English, which is really funny to me.
I've been getting more and more videos. Something about
And like it looks interesting, but at the end of the day, they're still using all the ingredients that they say they're not using. You know what I'm saying?
MSG.
No, it's just like use only the tomatoes and egg, and you will make something delicious. I'm like, all right, show me. And then they're like adding flour, all the
Nutmeg.
coriander, nutmeg, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm moving along.
I'm getting out of here.
Oh man.
I wish this guy
Oh,
got out
he's
here.
an Uruk-hai from Lord of the Rings.
Keep on getting these videos recommended to me about flat Earth, and I find them pretty interesting. You guys should Google it actually.
All right, we're gonna talk about this then. We're gonna
You
actually talk
open
about this.
you
I
open
I
this
want
can of
I
worms.
want to know, Manny. I want to know. I want you to convince me.
About flat Earth?
No, I want you to convince me how that would scientifically, accurately, with the current physics methods that we have today, how that works.
It's simple. The Bible.
No,
That's
I said scientific.
Well, it is scientific.
No, it's not, Manny.
Just like in.
I will oust you in front of your family,
just
Manny.
like in your-
Fucking tell me.
God damn! No, that's not a fair. That's not fair.
That's called steaks.
It's called steaks, bro. And
Steaks
they're
are
high.
pretty tasty. Medium.
Yeah.
Rare. What
You're
steaks
dodging the
talking
topic,
about?
Manny.
Yeah.
Stop filibustering.
Look,
Stop! Stop! Mr. Smith goes to Washington, does Manny? He fucking answer the question.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
That movie was
This
great.
is the hot seat, Manny.
Hot Seat
He
Gaming.
was talking for like
Ooh, that
72
should be our
hours or
channel's
something.
name.
God.
You're lucky if I try to kick your hip there.
Here, I'll do it.
War of War.
Oh, I didn't do it.
That rhymes.
Boy. But yeah, no, like
No,
it's just
doesn't.
really funny. I was I love going through comments sometimes and looking at all the supposed scientific information they have, and it's all site based information.
I have a story for that too.
Oh,
Well,
please,
that and
please.
NASA's
enlighten
fake
No,
me,
mine's
John.
pictures.
recent, and I actually bonded with the creator of this page over it.
Over.
Oh yeah, now it's Heavy Rain Simulator.
Nice.
Jason.
Sean.
Padre.
Sean.
But basically, there's a page I follow, and there's a big point of contention.
It's fucking Lost Woods over here.
There's a point of contention. And what the hell? Oh no. About ancient Egypt and the pharaohs. So a lot of people like to claim that the ethnic background of the pharaohs.
Hoteps?
Long story, no, in general, people in general, it's just like, oh, they're this, they're this, they're this, and they're this. It's like, we don't really know. Who cares? Let's just focus on what we do have.
Who focus on the now?
So basically, there's this page I follow where like people put up weird accusations with weird nonsensical sites about why certain pharaohs are a certain race, and it's really dumb. The other one is the whole the page I follow about the ancient societies and whatnot. And like, oh, this stonework is too smooth to be made by any ancient peoples. It must be aliens or advanced secret ancient
There's
technology.
bullshit.
It's like, oh my god, this page is so stupid.
I mean, I think we brought this up one
Well,
time in
yeah,
one
we
of
did
our
with Spider-Man.
recordings.
Rob was Spider-Man, but it's so bad.
Oh my god.
Well, it's funny because
love that
like
stuff, though.
it's all just like, dude, if a bunch of guys that have never done stonework before can eventually figure it out, then you can figure it out, you know?
Yeah.
Then they could have figured it out. Oh, but they're not as civilized as us. Like, that's what you think.
But the technology isn't equivalent to ours.
Oh, showing the board.
It's like ER.
I like how he's just like
Why am I doing
slaps hand,
Yeah.
and it's enough to actually put pressure on it.
I killed the Lernian Hydra. I've slayed.
I like to imagine this is actually just a surprise party for Kratos. It's all just a setup.
The pig opens up and it's like a cake.
Blood flavor, my favorite.
I like how low key you were about it. I feel like no one acknowledged that.
It's okay. It's best when nobody does, because then I can call attention to it later.
Oh, we're gonna burn the witch next.
Ow. I hurt myself. I hurt
But why?
myself
What does he do? He eats and he poops.
Look, man. I don't know what to. Well, I don't know what to say. Honestly, you got a point.
I mean, yeah, like, does she... John, please remind me if she does. Does she ever explain why he needs to fucking live?
Yes.
Why?
That's not a pig, that's a guy.
And?
He was turned into a pig. He's a god.
And?
She's also her relative.
He's
Okay,
A furry is what
so
you're
she
saying.
doesn't want him to die.
Basically, not that he can't die. She doesn't want him to die. She's trying to help him.
Okay. But what does he have of importance? No, like, this is just me, like, making a case here. No, I'm not. I know why she doesn't want him to die. But I mean, like, what of importance does he have
As a god?
as a god?
None.
Exactly.
She's just his family member.
So
Alright, since we don't fucking care about spoilers, since Freya's the leader of the Veneer, that's one of her subjects. She doesn't want one of her close subjects.
Gotcha.
doesn't
Yeah,
want
that's
her to die.
Freya, by the way.
I like how aggressive you were about that. Since we don't care about spoilers now.
I mean, we don't.
I mean, spoilers are cool, you
Oh,
know, on
shit, that
call.
ball
I
It's
just
15
like,
bucks.
Oh damn,
Seriously,
that's a
I'm not
pretty
look,
cool
it's a
turtle.
Torterra,
Yeah.
the continent Pokemon.
So
This
apparently
Pokemon.
apparently Corey Barlog
Barlog.
Balrog.
fought extremely hard to keep this turtle in the game.
He fought for a lot of things to stay in
And
this
the
fucking
funny
game.
thing, if I watched the interview with him, he kept saying like, "If you put this in, I'll cut this out. We'll cut this out. We'll cut this out." He didn't cut anything out. He fought for everything.
Yeah, he did.
Man has a God of War tattoo on his chest, and he deserves it.
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Really?
The symbol on the axe, he has a tattoo in his chest.
Oh shit.
No, dude, like he was about this. And you know what? I appreciate every fucking thing that he did for this game.
Yeah. Oh, my back.
Also, she says last of his kind, but I saw one running around earlier.
Well, since he's a veneer, he's a god. That's just fucking pig. It's like shooting an animorph. You didn't really hurt a panel. You hurt a person.
Yeah, but it's an animorph.
I
Also,
forgot-
we just killed 5
I'm
people
pretty sure you talked about
earlier
animorphs
today.
before.
No, we talked about it in our personal life. And
Okay, let me add.
talk about the channel.
Animorphs. It's just so
They
freaking
know.
odd. It makes me uncomfortable.
How many
honestly.
animorph books did you read as a kid?
God, I'm hungry.
Okay.
3.
None. I skimmed them. And
You know why?
picked
You know,
up the cover, like, what is
you
this?
know, I read
Ugh.
specifically the raptor one because I thought that was cool.
We didn't have the raptor one.
I read the owl one because that transformation also looked cool. Was boring as fuck. And then I read the bear
Have you
one
seen the
because it was right
starfish
next to
one?
him. No.
You guys see the starfish one?
No, you know which was great?
Oh my God,
Goosebumps.
starfish one is weird.
Think of the star. Tommy, show the starfish one. Look at that thing. It's disgusting.
It really is.
The Mercora. The Mercora was what I was thinking.
Oh,
What?
Merc Odin.
I think it's Mercora.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
these weird motherfuckers. That was an Animorphs. Tommy, put a picture.
No.
No.
No, Tommy. Do not.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, man, it reminds me. We were thinking of recording Dragon Ball Z Kakarot for the channel.
We tried.
And we tried so hard, but it was just so boring.
No,
Yeah.
don't leave the house.
Not
We
even-
played. We
House.
played. We played for 3 hours, and we just defeated Vegeta.
See this?
Oh my god, look at this one.
See
Not
this?
even shitting on the game can help Kakarot. Can
This
make
is
Dragon Ball
Vanaheim.
Kakarot be good.
Vanaheim is the home of the veneer.
Oh, yeah, well, the thing is, like, we didn't have anything to Vanaheim.
Vanaheim, yeah.
Oh,
look
cool.
Look at this guy. Right
Well, I was saying,
That's
like,
the only place in
we didn't
Vanaheim.
have anything to like it was all just criticism after criticism, instead of like actually having fun with the game. That's all it was.
I
There's
mean,
an Easter egg I saw on Instagram recently that was in Freya's house.
I thought you were talking about Kakarot.
No, I don't care
Oh
about
no,
Kakarot.
John doesn't care about Kakarot. That's why he's sidelining the story so we can find this Easter egg
That's why he's a
that
cyberman.
only he will get unless Manny knows about it.
No, it's like I don't know if it's legit actually.
What, an Easter
I
egg?
thought it was.
Honestly,
that
if it's in
shield,
this
that
house,
shield's
I
from
don't
the
know.
second game.
No, 'cause
Grab Manny.
it didn't make sense lore wise.
The
What,
shield,
the
the
Easter
shield
egg?
in the house is from the second game.
Yes.
No, it's Valkyrie wings.
Actually, those are my least favorite type of Easter eggs in games, where shit from previous games shows up, and
Yeah.
every nerd and their mother are like, "Oh, this means that Freya was in God of War 2 the whole time, or at least was in the area
Oh, where they
when
take it too
Kratos was."
seriously?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, and the worst part is, the developers feed into it, and it's like, yes, that is exactly.
It's like how I
correct.
feel about
That's
Predator
totally
2.
what happened. Huh?
It's like how I feel about Predator 2
Fucking
and
Predator 2
Alien
is
vs
great.
Predator shit. Well, no, I mean like with the alien skull and everything.
Oh yeah,
okay,
how
to be
they
Shit.
that was just like a reference to the other
Then we got
series.
AVP because of it.
Yeah.
I mean, AVP was also a thing just because of the comics, but yeah. Fox owns both
So
of them.
what
So
was
they're
the
just
whole
obviously
story?
fueling
Well, I mean,
that
like
shit.
it would in a race of aliens that would make sense. You know
Yeah.
why?
Hmm.
Because they're predators. They hunt.
Yeah.
They hunt game.
Okay, for-
What's the best
yeah.
game than the perfect life form? Supposedly.
Just a little known fact about me. I'm all about segregating those alien boys.
Segregating those
yeah.
alien boys.
What a good way to put it.
Yes.
I
Please,
like
Manny,
Alien as
tell us
Alien
how you would
and
segregate
Predator
the
as
alien
Predator.
boys.
Though,
Yeah.
okay, funny enough, Alien vs Predator, I'm okay with being canon within the Predator movies because I think,
I like it more as a what if.
yeah, I like it more as a what if too. But if I were to believe it within any of those two universes, I would be more willing to put it within the Predator universe than the Alien universe because Alien, I think,
Look, here's the thing. The first two
I don't know,
Alien movies.
it's gone really downhill.
No,
So
no,
I can't
so
argue.
it's not even
But
downhill.
we gotta find
it's
out
like,
why, because of the why, on
Yeah.
the why.
Yes.
There's aliens.
No,
and
well,
the predecessors on
was
why it became a
stupid.
why.
This is
yes.
I
Well, here's the thing. The first
Because
two
I
Alien
forgot who the
movies
director
just
is. I want to make fun of him, but
Ridley Scott.
yeah.
Yes. I don't get why Ridley Scott has to go that deep into the lore that
I
no
don't-
one
I don't
fucking
get
cares
it.
about.
I don't
Yeah.
think he did. Look, I don't think he wanted to, but then people started getting curious, and
Well, no, 'cause,
it was
okay,
one of those things where like he was waiting for somebody to ask him.
Yeah.
And now he's just
And now he
he's
can't
going
stop.
so
I
deep.
was about to say you could argue that, but he's been wanting to make this movie for a very long time with James
Which one?
Cameron.
Which one?
Prometheus. He was originally gonna make Prometheus with James Cameron.
Well,
and it probably
then
would have been a
fucking
completely
do
different
it.
movie.
James Cameron has enough pull to apparently fund 5 new Avatar movies.
Oh, that's
Whenever
utter
that fuck
bullshit.
that's gonna
That's
happen.
utter bullshit. Well, apparently the
So
next
why-
movie's coming soon. The
Yeah,
man's gonna
come-
die before the 5th one comes out.
Exactly.
I'm sorry to say that, but come on. Look how long these movies take. And why? I don't know. That's a completely different tangent. But I think if they were to actually make the movie during the time it was supposed to be made, it probably would have made a decent flick. Problem is, Ridley Scott made this Prometheus movie, and he got a decent scriptwriter, and the original script was decent.
She slid there.
Granted, I don't love it, but it's still better than what Prometheus was.
Look, Prometheus is fine.
No,
the thing is,
the
like,
original,
the
which was
no, many. Prometheus is fine.
yeah.
The
Prometheus
the
is
things
fine.
and themes that it talks about, it's
pretentious.
fine.
My problem is it's pretentious.
It's not pretentious.
I
You,
think
you want to
it's
talk
kinda
pretentious? We talk
pretentious.
Joker.
Yeah. I
Like the
guess
Joker's
so.
a good movie, but that's just it's catering to the now problem.
Yeah.
And then when people are gonna look at it 5 years from now, it's like, wow, that's what it was 5 years ago. My God, we've come so far. This movie's brilliant. No, Prometheus. The problem with it, aside from corporate meddling, it's just
Well, my
it took
problem-
itself
yeah.
way too fucking
My
seriously
problem
for
is
a
I don't
franchise.
think it was corporate meddling. I think Ridley Scott was just like, nah, fam, we're gonna change the story. I want this to be more about the engineers. And he's like, what? Androids? I like androids. Let's make another Blade Runner movie.
Well,
And
then
he-
that
and he
could
didn't
also
take
just be corporate
regard-
meddling too. It's just like, hey, what's
Yeah.
hot right now?
He didn't take any regard. I really don't.
Oh yeah, this is what
'Cause-
we're talking
Well,
about.
and exactly,
When
is
it
that's
comes
the
to Alien
problem.
3,
We don't know.
yeah. When it comes to Alien 3, that was clearly.
Yeah, this is the thing I was talking
meddling.
about.
This right here? Oh, yeah. Oof.
Also, I found the Easter egg.
So you're telling me he got gaslit?
He gaslit himself. He believes in gaslighting. I'm a little bit retarded.
I'm a bit.
Oh God,
Also,
we're
I
going back
found
here.
it. I found the wings.
What wings?
Oh shit!
Oh, the
They're
Valkyrie,
real.
the
So,
Valkyrie
well,
wings.
Yeah, in the game it reveals that you think she's like Freya. You fight the Valkyries like me and Manny were talking about,
Mhm.
and he's like, "Oh, you kill the you finish off the Valkyries." Like, "Oh yeah, Odin was the leader," and it's like, "No, our leader was Freya. Freya's the queen of the Valkyries, and she's trying to find her wings, but they're in her house. I guess those are replicas
No, it's just one wing, John.
because Odin rips off her wings.
It's just one wing.
Oh, I hate those things. These little Lovecraft monsters.
Tentacles.
To be fair, Prometheus does have Idris Elba.
Well, no. Here's the thing with Prometheus. Like I said, it's fine, and that's
No,
the
no,
problem.
I enjoyed
and that's
Prometheus.
no, and that's the problem with
Yeah.
the movie. It's just fine.
Yeah,
It's not great. It's not exemplary. It's not what we
Wait, how-
expected.
what's the
I
movie
think
order, by the way?
Funny enough, as
'Cause
much
I
shit,
forgot.
as
It's Prometheus,
Alien Covenant,
Alien Covenant,
Aliens,
Alien 3,
Resurrection.
and Alien Resurrection.
Yeah,
3 is garbage, and I will continue to say it's garbage.
I've grown onto 3.
I don't care for 3
I've even
whatsoever.
grown onto 4, which is a
that
surprise,
that
'cause
is
4
hot. That is
4
that is hot
the
2000s
craziest.
post Matrix garbage.
But those
Yeah.
3 again was with it, baby.
Three is
No,
with
3 is with
no
the alien
three
dog.
3 is when she shaves her head
Mhm.
and then all her character progression basically goes out the window.
Yeah. 4 is when they clone her. And
Before it's not even the same character anymore.
Yeah.
It's some tall clone with lanky arms that can
that has a weird lesbian relationship with an android.
No, it's not even that. It's just like she's good at basketball for some reason. Not even good. She just jumps really high.
Did you know she made that on her first shot?
Oh yeah,
which actually is cool.
That is cool. That's a cool tidbit on Sigourney Weaver just being a beast.
Yeah, I love
she out here got hoops and everything.
She's beautiful.
Anyway,
I love her.
She looked better in Avatar.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, she a cutie. And a badass.
But yeah, no, that's all that movie was. Like that movie's not enjoyable whatsoever for me, mostly because it's just not interesting.
I feel that way about Prometheus.
Oh,
and that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not bad. It has a structure. Yeah. It has some intriguing questions. It has a good theme. It's just boring as fuck.
I personally think it's bad for personal reasons.
I think Prometheus.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's just meh.
I think Prometheus is underrated, but I have a lot of problems.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It's just meh.
Yeah,
that's the problem with the movie.
Alien Covenant is such a beautiful mess for me.
Alien Covenant
for different reasons.
All three of us enjoy Alien Covenant for the same reason, and it's just it's the dumbest reason ever to enjoy a fucking movie.
Yeah. The fucking robot fight. That's why I enjoy the
movie. To be fair, there are other reasons I like Alien Covenant.
Manny, put up your hands.
Oh yeah. There's that too.
No, I
like a bonding moment.
I remember we were chugging through the movie. I had like a deadpan look on my face for most of the movie.
I mean, because that's basically the movie.
Yeah, then the part where like Benedict Cumberbatch fights Benedict Cumberbatch after they almost fuck each other.
No, not better than Cumberbatch.
What is it? Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, Mr. Fassbender versus the Bender of Fast.
And they start after they almost fuck. They start fighting, and I remember I got so happy. And I uttered out the phrase, "Oh, he uses his strength."
Yeah, just as he throws them.
Yeah.